Hey Pooja. So this is how to make garlic aioli or garlic mayonnaise. Aioli is just a fancy term for mayonnaise. So obviously you need garlic. Uh, I use 3 cloves for this. Two. I was trying to find a little smaller one, and then bam, one popped out right there. You can use 2 cloves or even 1 clove. 1 clove is very fragrant enough, but I love garlic. So do you like my little garlic holder container there? My mom found it. It's pretty cute. Anyways, get your garlic clove depending how much garlic you want it. I like 3, and start smashing it with the edge of your blade. Smash it good, and that makes it easier to get the skin off. Yeah, so you can use 2 cloves of garlic. You can get away with 1. I love garlic and I like garlicky flavors, so I use 3. Really 2, but a smaller third one. Anyways, I was looking for little roots. Sometimes there's roots still attached on there, so it's kind of hard. So I just cut it off. Oh, there we go. There's one. Cut it off, and then just bunch them all together and start slicing it all up. You can slice it the first time. Doesn't have to be too fine. Just go over it again and again and again, so it's kind of like small. There you go. I'll just speed this up. Slice it. Doesn't really matter how pretty or unpretty it is. So once you get it as small as you can by slicing it, use the edge of your blade and start smashing it now against your cutting board. This really releases all the juices inside the garlic, and it'll make your garlic mayonnaise even that much more fragrant. So start smashing it, and then add a little bit of salt too, maybe half a teaspoon. The salt crystals will help you grind and smash the garlic at a faster and better. Yes, it'll accelerate how much juice will come out from the garlic. All right, so smash it and until it's still a paste like that, and then you need an egg yolk. Isn't that weird? One egg had 2 egg yolks. Anyways, crack an egg, and I just use the eggshell to scoop off the yolk, and you just need the yolk for this. Save the egg white for breakfast the next day or something. Yeah, you just need the egg yolk. Once you have the egg yolk there, put it into a saucepan, saucepan or a pot like this. I'm just using a pot for now, and then add your garlic that you smashed and cut and seasoned a little bit into it as well. And on the right there, you see that I have 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. That's very important. You have to add that in before you add the oil. Speaking of the oil, I'm just going to show the oil now. I'm using half a cup of olive oil, of extra virgin olive oil. I know it sounds like a lot, but you're not eating the whole like mayonnaise that you're making. You're dipping in it, right? So don't worry. And olive oil is very good for you too. So I just used a wet cloth to put my pot on top, so it won't slide around when I'm whisking. All right, very important. Put the lemon juice first. Put the lemon juice into the pot first, and then whisk it all up and mix it until it's all well incorporated. Whisking. Yeah, you don't have to whisk that much. I don't know why I whisk that much. I should have stopped there. A lot of gratuitous whisking. Right? Yeah, just make sure it's all well incorporated, and then start adding your olive oil in. So the most important thing is you don't want to break this. You want to create an emulsion. So you want to do it for the first like 5 or 6 teaspoons. Add it like half a teaspoon at a time and whisk. You want to introduce the oil very slowly at first, because if you add the oil all at once, it won't create the emulsion and it'll be very watery. So you want the lemon juice to start encapsulating all that olive oil first, or the beginning of the olive oil first, and then it'll start thickening up, and then you can start adding more olive oil at a time. So in the beginning, for the first 5 or 6 teaspoons, start adding it in like very slowly. That's it. Just add it and whisk, or add it while whisking. Right. So once it got thickened up, just like this, you can take the whole cup and start pouring it in slowly while whisking. And the more olive oil you put in, and the more you whisk, the more thicker it'll get. So right now it's kind of thick, but it's still a little runny for me. But the more you put in, the more thicker it'll get. So yeah, once you have added the first 5 or 6 teaspoons, it's very slow, I know, but you want it to thicken up very nicely, right? So take it slow, and then after the 6 teaspoon, you can start adding the olive oil in larger quantities at a time while whisking, and then it'll turn out just like this. It's getting thicker and thicker and thicker. I'm almost done here. The harder you whisk, and the more olive oil you put in, the thicker it'll get. And yeah, you just need a little bit of elbow grease for this too. It is your workout for the day. So yeah, look how thick it is now, eh? I'm almost. I think yeah, this is like the last pour here coming up. Dump it all in there. Alright. Yeah, just whisk it all up once you dump it on there. And oh, it's a little bit more on that spoon in there. So whisk it all up, and the harder you whisk, the thicker it'll be. But you're not adding any more oil, so I think that's as thick as it would become, and I'm fine with that. Dippable, and that's pretty much it. You're done. Just whisk a little bit more, and then transfer it into a nice bowl. You can store this for like 2 or 3 weeks in the fridge without going bad. But honestly, you'll use it in like the first week. You can put it on toast, and you make the greatest. If you put it on toast and you put it in your oven, you make the greatest like garlic bread. Here I just took a spatula and I just shoved it into a Pyrex container. And yeah. See, all natural, right? No preservatives. All you need is egg yolk, garlic, a little bit of salt, lemon juice, and then olive oil. And simple to make. It took me like 12 minutes to make. And you have some delicious garlic mayonnaise or garlic aioli to impress your mom or impress your friends, or just eat. And it's great. Garlic mayonnaise is great on anything like chicken, fish, vegetables. Oh, so good. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope you enjoy this tutorial I made for you at 2 a.m. and I hope you try it, Pooja. Alright. I'll see you soon.